not chicken meat. This is foie gras, an ambassador of French culture and gastronomy. Foie gras is precious heritage the French are very proud of, and a symbol of exceptional meal. Also one of the most well-known delicacies in French cuisine. Its flavor is described as rich, buttery, and delicate, unlike a regular duck or goose liver. Foie gras is typically served as an accompaniment to another food, such as toast or steak. But why is foie gras banned in several countries? I bet not many of us have the information about this. Assalamualaikum and hi ladies and gentlemen. My name is Syahirah Binti Today, I will bring you to the world of foie gras. In my speech today, I'll be talking about three main points. Basically contain the history of foie gras, the issue about foie gras, and the expensiveness of foie gras. So let me start with the history of foie gras. The existing of foie gras was as early as 2500 BC, when the ancient Egyptians discovered that many birds could be fattened through force feeding. In the tomb of Meruka, there was a sculpture scene wherein a worker grabs geese around the neck to push down food into their throat. Tables are positioned to one side, filled with food pellet and a flask for moistening them before feeding the goose. However, during the Roman period, Roman gastronomy Marcus Gavius Apicus discovered that they may employ the same artificial method of increasing the size of the goose liver. It consists in cramming the animal with dry feed, and when they are fat enough, they are soaked with wine mixed with honey and immediately killed. After a fall of Roman Empire, goose liver temporarily vanished from Europe cuisine. Some claim that the tradition was preserved by the Jews, who learned the method during the Roman colonization Judea. In 21st century, foie gras produced and consumed in several countries worldwide. Now, we are looking at the chart of production and sales of foie gras for 2005, 2014 and 2020. If you can see, in each year, France produced high amount of foie gras compared to other countries, with lower than 10% of production. This makes France become the largest producer and consumer of foie gras. Now we are done with the history of foie gras. Let us move to the second topic. Technically, gavage feeding is the procedure to provide nutrition or medicine directly into stomach for ill person or animal. In foie gras production, they use gavage feeding cruelty to force feed the duck in order to meet demand. This is the disturbing picture of gavage method that used to enlarge duck liver. This activity enforces an excessive amount of food enough through a metal tube being pushed down the animal throat, pumping so much food that the liver swelled up to 10 times its normal size. It was fed to male duck twice a day, pumping 2.2 pounds of grain and fat into stomach, or geese 3 times a day, up to 4 pounds daily. Many birds have difficulty standing because the engorged livers distend their abdomens and they may tear out their own feathers and attack each other out of stress. The birds are kept in tiny cages or crowded space. Unable to groom themselves, they become coated with increment mixed with the oil that will normally protect their feathers from water. Some ducks die as aspiration pneumonia, which occur when grain is forced into the duck lung or when birds choke on their own vomit. In one study, bird force-fed for foie gras had mortality rate up to 20 times that of a control group of birds who were not force-fed. Investigation at Hudson Valley foie gras in New York City found that single worker was expected to force-feed 500 birds 3 times a day. The pace means that they often treated the bird roughly and left them injured and suffering. So many duck die from ruptured organ resulting from overfeeding that workers who kill fewer than 50 birds per month were given bonus. Many places around the world have banned foie gras. In the UK, the production is banned, but it can still be imported from mainland Europe. Here is the map of country and region that ban foie gras, which highlight in red, and blue color is for the main producing country and region. Now we move to the last topic of my speech. Foie gras is considered as exceptional dish for a special occasion like birthday or Christmas. The production method of duck and geese is different from chicken or pig. The duck and geese must have sufficient space, a healthy and lavish diet. Duck is raised carefully for about 12 weeks before being first fed twice a day for 12 days straight, while geese are raised for 19 weeks and force-fed 3 times a day for 3 weeks. For geese, the production requires more labor to evolve since they are fed on average for 7 more weeks than duck, and more time is spent by trained and qualified staff fattening them. Moreover, the number of duck or geese a single farmer is able to raise is limited since they have to pay constant attention to their animal to ensure the remain is perfectly healthy. This is the statistic price of duck foie gras per kilo in France for 2020 until 2023 by qualified category. The most expensive one is in the period from December until January period. Hence, there are many other food that we can eat besides foie gras. Although in our region, Islam strictly forbids people mistreat animal other than animal are threatening or poisonous. I hope this information about foie gras have opened up your eyes. Thank you.